Boys and girls, Alex back again. In the past I've made references to my Festool VACSYS. However, this is more the control of it rather than the actual VACSYS itself. It works on a vacuum pump, and to actually operate the pump you've got this little button here which is the on-off switch. As you can see, depending on how you set it out, it can be put in an awkward place or a little bit hard to get at. I've often used foot operated switches, and I'll just show you some of the ones I do use. On my table saw, the actual switch is here, the on-off switch. I turn the switch on, and down here I've got a foot operated power point. So when I want to turn my table saw on, I just kick out, press that button, and as you can hear, the table saw starts. Thank God I bloody lowered the blade. Jesus Christ, I've got all that shit on top of me table saw. I didn't even look to see if, hell, I could have done a lot of damage. Bloody saws, drills everywhere. It is a practice I normally get in to lower the blade, but thank God I did it this time. Whew. While I'm here, another one I do use, I'll switch this one off, the table saw off, turn the power point on. That now feeds power to my router table. Here's the router table on the idle end of the table saw, as you can see there, and I've got a different type of foot operated switch. Now, as I said, I've turned the table saw off, activated that other foot switch. That now makes this switch active. I can activate this for the table, for the router by hand by pressing the button here. You can hear it off. If I want to, it's so designed that I can take it out of this cradle, drop it on the ground, and now operate it by foot. Which I won't do, but I think you get the idea. And so by this setup, it can be either done by hand or by foot. Next, here I have my second backup drill press. Basically I use it for all those miscellaneous jobs when I don't want to reconfigure my main drill press just for those odd quick jobs. It used to have a mag switch. Now I'm not going to go into the beauties of the mag switch, and I'm not necessarily condoning the activity I've just done, but I have swapped the mag switch for a normal power point. As you can see, that power point now with the green texture is switched on. What I've also done is plug that into another power board, not PowerPoint, and light switch I should say, switched on. I've now connected that to a power board that has one of those foot operated switches like I had on my bandsaw router table. So all I now have to do, bring the work onto the drill press, and with both hands on the drill press I can just kick this button, and as you can hear, the drill press is on, the drill press is off. This is my main drill press. As you can see, it's fancy gadgetry, not easy to get it well housed, and that's a mag switch that I won't swap out. For two reasons: I wouldn't know how to, and B, this drill press has cost a little bit more than the other one, and I'll put up with the manual operations of it. The previous drill press I had, I used to have foot power for that as well. Okay, that's, look, I've got other foot powers, but I won't bore you to tears. This just gives you a general idea of how I use foot operated switches. While looking for a foot operated power board, I came across this PowerCube. It's made by a Dutch company. I can't remember the name. I'll put the name down in the link. That's how it's packaged. But what it is it's a PowerCube. Comes with 4 outlets and an on-off switch. Now, to test how it is, here's a makeshift light I use for testing whatever I do test. Plug that in, hit the button, and as you can see the light comes on. But the beauty of this is it comes with a remote switch which has double-sided tape on the back of it, so you can stick it practically anywhere. And naturally it can be foot operated, as you can see. It's actually quite a solid press as opposed to that button. The button's quite a gentle press, but this is a solid press. But the other important thing about this is, which is quite cute, it's batteryless. You don't need a battery to operate it. Assuming this will outlast a 12 months warranty, you don't then have to run around looking for a replacement battery, which is really great. What it also has, I'll switch this off, it comes with this little mounting plate. Now I don't know whether you... I hit the button, sorry. Mounting plate, let's see if... Yeah, you can just get it into the picture there. The beauty of it is, you can then mount this, well, I won't say anywhere. Why the hell have I... Oh, okay. Mount it on this board here. There you are. You can then mount it and naturally switch it on and off, and you've got the thing there. But the beauty of it is you can then mount this close to it, like on my setup here for the VACSYS. I could have brought that down to the table here rather than where it is, because what I've actually done, because the VACSYS operates on a foot lever to release the vacuum, I've actually mounted the on-off remote on top of the foot lever box. Hang on, I'll move this back so you can get a better squeeze at it. The green paddle there is to operate the vacuum, and this other one is there to operate the vacuum, sorry, to release the vacuum. That operates the vacuum. Now, forgot to mention that I haven't actually secured the PowerCube using that supplied mounting bracket. I've only just got it clamped to the workbench, only because this is, while it seems to be permanent, I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it. It was initially designed as a temporary setup, and I don't really need access to that button, on-off button on the cube itself, as I use the foot-powered remote. So I don't know where I'm going to fit this into the video, but anyway, it'll be in there somewhere. So I won't say Uru because I know the Uru is going to come later. So Uru for... no, take that back. What I'll do is I'll unplug this, because for some reason when I operate the vacuum, one of the power points, it actually operates both. There is ways to segregate it. I've just got an RTFM. Move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. That's plugged in. I'll turn this on. As you can see or whatever, nothing's happened. However, where is something? Jesus Christ, I'm so disorganised. Got something here to activate it. So if I press the foot button, you can hear the VACSYS come in. I've put the something on the tabletop there, and down here, let's get back to that. What you can do is either release the pressure so you can take that off, or alternatively stop the VACSYS, whereby it still maintains the pressure until it eventually just wears down, and then you can release it and you've got this thing here. Anyway, boys and girls, that's the beauty of it. That's this foot powered little unit, which I reckon is just absolutely brilliant. Make of it what you like. One thing to remember, it comes in a couple of different flavors. This one is a little bit more expensive because this has got 4 power points with a foot extended remote. It's a PowerCube with a remote. You can get PowerCubes a bit cheaper without the remote. So if you buy it online, and to me that's about the only place I've seen it online, make sure you buy the right one. Okay, boys and girls, that's it. Uru, and keep safe.